Hey, what's up everybody? HTG Brian here, and we are officially live for our Gamebreak January 2019. Holy cannoli. I gotta be honest, it has been quite a month, as per usual. Most of you guys know that we have a bunch of HTG birthdays going on around here, and we're going to talk about that and a whole bunch more once we get you guys all settled in. So real quick, I want to make sure that the stream is okay. I'm showing orange stream health, not green, so let me know what you guys are seeing. I did change the way the chat interacts with it, so I went for best quality versus faster and more of a live chat. I want to let everybody know too that we are live on Twitch as well. At least we should be if everything went as planned, and it looks like we are. Now the goal for me changing the chat speed was so that the quality would match maybe what Twitch's quality's been, because some people have been leaving our YouTube streams to go join our Twitch streams because it's just better quality, less breakups, less buffering, stuff like that. So anyways, a little explanation there. Let's go ahead and check out the chat, see who's here. We got Nick, we got Reese, we got FVA Studios. What's up, guys? Welcome, Jack. What is good? Nino Gaming, Regional, and Dominic also here. Yo, Brian, nice to see you back from the RE2 stream. Yeah, long time no see, Dominic. Haha. Actually, for those of you who don't know, I just got done doing a 4-hour live stream of Resident Evil 2 on our other channel, HTG TV, which is our mature content channel. Now I'm still seeing like nobody in the chat, or I'm seeing people in the chat, but I'm not seeing anybody watching this. The live stream health is orange still, so let me know, is it good for you guys? Everything going well? Does it look okay? Adam, what is up? Welcome to the stream. I don't know if you've been on Facebook lately, Adam, but I got some big news. I got some big news, and it's unfortunately only kind of a snippet of big news, but we'll get to that in a few minutes too. That all being said, I want to welcome you guys all here. I've spent a bunch of time trying to make some fancy things happen with my stream deck, which is from Elgato. Shout out to Elgato. I'm hoping to get on their favorite list, so to speak. Vince, and hi, welcome. Harry Potter is also here. What's going on, my dudes? Let's see here. Finley says, hey, could my channel have a shout out? Took me a day and a half to edit my newest video. Finley is wanting a shout out to his channel. Generally, we don't really do the shout outs unless you want to be a Patreon supporter, but you know what? I'm feeling good today. Go ahead, and if you guys are interested, check out Finley's vlog. Please just know that I have no idea what's there, so click at your own risk. Dylan, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Wolfie, Dark Phantom, hello. I am doing well. Thanks for asking, guys, and thank you for some confirmation that things are looking good. Now, you probably noticed we got kind of a boring background right now. Like, what's going on with that, Brian? Normally, everything is, like, fancy, and sometimes it's even animated. I actually have a nice slideshow of my Hawaii trip that we went on recently, about 12 months ago recently. It's actually the 1-year anniversary to our stream, or not our stream, sorry, to our trip to the stream, sort of. We went to the big island. Actually, it was the smaller island. Harry Potter, what is up? Look at that. We've got a donation already. Thanks, Harry. Thanks for your support. I appreciate that. We got all sorts of support. We got Patreon support. We got a lot of love coming from you guys this last couple of days, and I can't thank you guys enough. We're gonna get that notification's gonna pop up at some point on screen here. Hopefully it'll show. Let's see here. Thanks, dude. Let's see here. It's about ninjas dying and the risk. Oh, it's about ninjas. So you're following another celebrity, so to speak. Gotcha. Well, that could be interesting. And Ninja, I don't know if he's dying or not. I don't follow much of that. Tyler would tell you I don't watch hardly any live content or anything. He always laughs at me about it because it's something I spend a lot of time creating, but I don't ever do. So I don't know like what the cool stuff is or whatever. There's lots of tricks of the trade, so to speak, and I miss out on a lot of those because I don't really watch a lot. I'm too busy working. Ooh, I like to see the slideshow. Okay, so the truth is the slideshow was originally created because I wanted to have a fancy background. I wanted it to look cool and have you guys kind of entertained while I was entertaining. I did it, and then I kind of realized, boy, that's kind of busy. And there's times where there's cool stuff on the screen where, like, my camera is. So you can see I've kind of moved it down to the left a little different positioning than it has been in the past. But I want to let you guys know, you know, I've got all sorts of buttons. So first off, I could disappear. I'm like Houdini today. You know, quick press of a button I can make. So once we get to slideshow time, I can actually focus on that. And then I figured we'll go ahead and just let it run in the background, and you guys can tell me if it gets too busy and I can turn it off. Jordan, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I don't think I shouted you out yet, but if I did, what's up? Double time. All right, so let's see here. Dudes and dudettes, like, serious though, we are getting really close to a new milestone. In fact, we have absolutely surpassed the 95,000 mark, and we are getting close to 96,000. Now, in fact, check this out. So I added some extra fun stuff. Ready? Ready? Look at that. How cool is that? So that is our live count right now. We are officially, ooh, we are, I can't do some math, but we're getting close. 37 subs away from 96K. So, you know, I don't know if that's too much of a distraction for you guys, or if I should leave it there. Let me know in the chat. Take it, leave it, take it, leave it, love it, hate it. Let me know. We got monkey. What's deal? What's that? I've always wondered. There's a bunch of emojis that I have no idea what they mean. What does it mean? Oh, it's hear no evil. So sometimes you can hover over them and it'll tell us. Sometimes it doesn't. Hear no evil. So, you block your ears, huh? All right. Well, that being said, all right, 95K, awesome. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here today. We would probably be doing something we don't like somewhere else. And we really appreciate your guys' support. And, you know, we're still working on kind of when we really expect to hit that 100,000 mark. And we're still trying to figure out what we're going to do. There's been talks to us going to doing an escape room. Hopefully we can record what's going on and talk about it. You know, obviously it wouldn't be live. It would be... I don't have the technical capabilities to live stream something like that. I mean, I guess I might be able to get some sort of a head cam for my phone, because my phone would be able to, but being inside a room. So I don't know. There is talk of Tyler coming down here from Winnipeg, Canada. There's also talk of Paz, maybe, you know, Forrest Gump and running all the way across. He doesn't like flying, so he talked about running, doing the old Forrest Gump, running from Okeechobee, Florida to Salem, Oregon, which is, I mean, it almost doesn't get any further, like from coast to coast. But Regional says, stick 'em up, stick 'em put. I'm assuming that means stick 'em up. Come on, Brian, needs 96,000. Tell friends and family. Yes, yes, yes. It's weird too. My chat or my stats here are not showing me how many people are here. It says 0 or watching. I can see you guys talking, so something's wonkadoo. But yeah, so we're pushing for that 100,000. We hope to get there by April-ish. You know, if you guys have some cool ideas, maybe some other milestones you've seen other, you know, channels do for other things, let us know. Like, we would like to see something like that. It would be fun if, like, we had like a scavenger hunt and we were doing something, you know, live, like something fun, you know, like we talked about doing kind of a live stream too, where we would watch the subs and hopefully like be live when we hit that 100,000 mark. We thought that would be cool too, and I was kind of wondering, oh, can I even do that? Can I even make it so that I can show the live sub count? But look at that. Turns out I can. Just took me a few minutes and a little bit of some reading. Imagine that. I read. All right, so yes, we got through the 95K. Let's go ahead and drop that out. So I mentioned birthdays. And if you guys have any questions or anything you want to know or whatever, requests for future games, drop it in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button too. If you know you got some friends or family you think that might enjoy our channel, please share our channel with other people. Like I said, we're trying to get to that 100K. Not the 100J, Brian, but the 100K. Hopefully that was a typo, unless I'm missing the joke, the 100 jokes. Dylan, what's up? Let's meet the family when you do it. You know, honestly, ironically, I had a talk last night with the wife, and we were talking about the time frame today. She usually gets home about between 5 and 6 is an average time. I expected to be done by then, but I told her, hey, if I'm still streaming, come on up, say hi. The chat would love that. And she went, nah, not now. And so then today I was like, hey, Reese, if you want to come up, nah. So anyways, we'll work on that. We'll see what is up, and maybe I can get the fam on. You know, I got some photos out for like Christmas, and I think I posted some New Year's photos too, maybe not. But anyways, I at least got the wife in a couple of them, and we also did that last year. We went to Disneyland as well, and you know, she's in a lot of that footage as well. Oh snap! Sherry, Loki, yes sir, Paz, McWoy, all have made it. Thank you so much for hanging out. You haven't missed much. We talked about the 95,000 plus surpassing. We're almost at 96K. We had a really strong month this month without looking at the numbers right in front of me. I think in the last 28 days, we had like 1,700 new subscribers. That's insane to me. That's absolutely insane. Super stoked. Hopefully we'll get that 100K April-ish is the goal. Birthdays though. So for those of you who don't know, right now HTG pretty much consists of myself, Tyler, and then occasionally Reese. He'll do some Lego stuff, or he's actually been helping doing some Lego guide work. We got some dimensions information that we need. We're going back, for those of you who don't know, we've been streaming too, doing Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, streaming Lego Dimensions, going to the quest for well, it's the road, my bad, wrong word. The road to 1,016 gold bricks. Right now we're sitting at a big whopping 403, which means we have 613 to go. Some of those are actually part of levels that we covered on a different save file, so we're gonna have to replay those. Problem is it's been a long time, and this old noggin up here, that gray matter, is pretty brown or dark charcoal or something. But so anyways, what I'm saying is I don't really remember those levels, and I don't want to look like a complete noob or waste your time on the stream, so I'm going to try to figure those stuffs out, and Reese has been helping me rewrite the guides for those. Brian says, you should do all the videos you've uploaded in the past for a complete day when you reach 100K if anyone would like to see all those videos. So funny you should mention that. We have a viewer that goes by the name of Lego Productions 2112, I believe it is. That particular viewer has put together a couple of playlists. Now, I don't have them handy right now. There is a playlist on our Facebook page, though, that I posted a couple of, maybe Monday or maybe last Friday, just real recently, though. And it has all 1,284 or so Lego videos that we've done, and he's actually working on a full playlist of all of them. So that would be really easy for me to post that, and I definitely think that, you know, if people want to get lost, technically the amount of time that it would take to watch all of those is unreal. I don't know what it really is, but it's a lot. Let's see. Sherry says, good evening. Hello. Thank you for showing up, Sherry. Appreciate you. Let's see here. And the chat is a little behind of the feed, just in case you guys are new to the streaming. Sometimes it doesn't always sync up. So if you say hello, it's going to take me 30 seconds or so to see it and respond. So just know that I haven't forgot. And sometimes, you know, I've had some people like, recognize me, you know, answer me. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, settle down, I'll see you. It sometimes just takes some time. And I bumped up the quality, which slows down the chat. So take that. No, I'm just kidding. Hopefully it'll all work out. Let's see here. Yes, sir says, hey, dude, you helped me on Lego Harry Potter 1 through 4, 5 through 7. You are the best. Thank you. Well, I appreciate you showing up and showing some love. I'm glad you guys enjoyed those videos. A lot of work went into those. A lot. And being that there was no map, those were probably some of the tougher free roams that I've had to date. Like the earliest free roams were tough because I didn't really know how to really do it or capture it. Now I have kind of a plan, and as long as there's a map, it's usually pretty easy. But those were pretty bad. Best moments montage. You know, Tyler's kind of our montage guru. I'll have to see if he's interested in doing something like that. I'm not sure he wants to spend a bunch of time. We've talked about doing some videos, and I've posted some stuff, but we'll see how it all goes. We'll see how it all goes. Let's see here. Have you ever played Back to the Future game by Telltale Games? You know, I played it a long time ago, but... oh snap, shout out to Douglas Vaz. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you enjoy this. If you're in the stream or in the chat right now, let me know. I'll give you a personal shout out. Hopefully the numbers will catch up too on, I don't know how the real-time stuff works with the notifications. We may have already seen that happen on the real-time, and it may be catching up late. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. I would love to play the Telltale games again. I am all about variety games, streaming, and soon I'm going to run out of Lego content to do. I like to really focus on tutorial or you know, resource-based videos so that you guys can look at them and find things you want and need. I don't like streaming the Lego stuff as much. Even though you guys like seeing me play it, I don't want to get those things overlapped or confused. So we might start playing some Lego stuff over on the HTG TV channel, keeping all of that separate. Now that's kind of our mature channel where we plan on playing like Resident Evil, Black Ops, you know, other games that are, you know, not necessarily family friendly, but we could do some family friendly stuff there too. It's all about content and what you guys want to see. So Paz says that is a good idea for 100K. Have Brian go through some of the old videos and other milestones. Hey, you know, we could definitely set it up too where I just do it like this and we watch a video together. You know what I mean? Definitely something we could do, like each and every video. You know, other game breaks, how cringy some of our, you know, my voice has changed a lot. And I think a lot of it's due to the quality of the microphone and how, when I first started, I was actually using a Turtle Beach headset with a mic boom. So very different, you know, very different than what I'm now. And here soon, if things go well in the next day or two, special shout out to my Patreon supporters. Once that comes in, I think I'm going to go buy a new mic boom and stuff. I've been just dying for it. And every once in a while, like, I bump the table, and you guys probably heard that. Like, I'm trying to avoid that. And the new boom has, like, a sound dampener that makes it all gravy and everything. So, all right, I've gotten kind of caught up here. I want to get to the birthday stuff. Let's see. I'm going to make sure I catch up in the chat real quick. Everything is awesome. Let's see here. I just played 6 straight hours of Lego Worlds. I bet, Loki. I bet. Reese do junior channel for games he wants to do. No, we've talked about that. Right now, we got to focus on school. Summertime, maybe something. So it may be kind of like a seasonal channel where maybe we do a bunch of stuff and upload it over the year or something too. Just depends on how much he wants to put into it. Reese has got, you know, he's 14. He's got friends. He's got video game time. He's got all sorts of stuff. So I think he'd be more interested in doing streaming just because it takes less work. And he's kind of an entertainer. I don't know if you've noticed, but he's got a little bit of you know, a little bit of the entertainment gene in him. I don't know where he gets it from, but... And if you ever met his mom, too, his mom is amazing and super fun to be around. So, as you might have guessed, I wouldn't be with a lame-o. All right. Brian says, also enjoyed the live stream earlier on the other channel. Nice. Yeah, I'm glad. Some people showed up and were like, all right, hey, I just wanted to show you some love and show up. I got some stuff to do. And then they saw me like, like streaming and running around. And, like, they found it so hilarious. They ended up staying. And most of them stayed for the entire stream. And I cannot thank you guys enough. Anybody over on Twitch? I have not seen anything update in the Twitch chat, so I'm going to update that real quick and just make sure that nothing is messing. I just don't want to forget you guys. I've been trying to be really good about those who view over there. And what is this? Oh, Reese is showing some love for the HTG TV channel, so go ahead and check that link out. If you haven't already subscribed and you do want to watch the mature-based content, click that link that Reese Carey has put there. You know what, Reese? I need to make you an admin. I'm surprised I haven't done that yet. Now, it is very important that you don't abuse your privileges, but we'll talk about that later. But you are officially a moderator, so link away. I shouldn't have to approve your stuff anymore. Oh, Nick says, what's up? I'm over on the tablet. Thanks for the love on Twitch. Jordan says, I played Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. I said that too fast. Yes, he has. Yes, I definitely have played that. You know, if somebody in the chat is capable of providing a link to the playlist for Marvel 2, that would be awesome. I could probably muster one up here in a second, but I'm already behind, so maybe I'll remind me. If no one's posted a link by the end of the stream, I'll get it for you. Don't worry. Kira, hello, welcome. Those jump scares are real, no doubt. Is there going to be a Lego Avengers 2? I would love to see it. I don't know. Yep. Let's see here. Sherry says, you are very pleasant. Never met the wife, but I'm sure she is. Oh, yeah. She's absolute dream in more ways than you will ever know. Like, she is. I hit the jackpot, and I can't believe, I have no idea what she's doing with a scallywag like me, but I am grateful for it. And, yep. We've been around for quite a while, and hopefully we'll be around for quite a while. All right. Birthdays. Let's go ahead and get to birthdays. So, first of all, you know, this is Reese, some footage of him and a couple of his buddies that came over and had some cake and stuff. He noticed his shirt. It's kind of homage to our cat Emmett, who passed away. That was one of his gifts we got him. It was pretty awesome, if you ask me. This card that he's opening up is from his buddy Callan on the left there. Absolute hilarious card. On the right, that's Billy. Shout out to Billy. He's basically, both of these two guys have been Reese's friends since basically he was born. I mean, preschool. Honestly, since preschool, maybe, yeah, right on that. So long time. So they're hanging out, having fun. That's all good. I want to also give a shout out to Tyler P. In case you missed it, Tyler P's birthday was actually January 13th, and he started the HTG birthday series. Check out this. It's a shot. Reese hates needles. I hate needles too, and his buddy knew that, so he got him a card that has needles that come out when you open the card. Terrible, but hilarious. There's our cat Cutie, the last cat standing. But anyways, Tyler's birthday was the 13th. Reese's was the 15th. So this was actually before his birthday. This was the weekend before his birthday. We had a few friends over and did some stuff. And then we had the following weekend, we had another group of friends over. You know, not necessarily different groups, but just you couldn't do it all at once. So we also went out and we had dinner. That's the infamous Mima. She actually found my tape, which I'll get to in a little bit. And there's me and the wife. we were having Red Robin, yum. Of course, we got the Mile High Mud Pie for Reese as well. We're kind of doing the celebratory thing for all of us because my wife's birthday is January 17th, and then mine is the 20th. So 15th, 17th, and 20th in the house, and if Tyler was local, we'd be the 13th as well. So this is week 2. That was the second group of kids. They all came over and hung out. They did cake and pie and whatever, played video games, made the whole front room smell like farts and stuff like teenagers do, but you know how that goes. Let's see here. Oh, Billy, Dylan says. Regional, see you later. I love your channel so much. Yes, sir, says. All right, we got a lot. Guess who is back? Turbo Turtle TV. Nice. Loki coming through with the playlist link. Thank you so much, Loki. So, let's see here. Jordan, you were asking if we've played Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. There you go. There is a complete playlist that should get you through all of that. And I hope you find your way to the 100%. Now, let's see here. I do want to talk a little bit about live streams. Your bro's birthday is the 17th of January? Nice, same as the wife's. I have, let's see, that's also Mal's too. Shout out to HTG Mal. That was somebody who worked for us and did, she actually founded and created our Instagram account, kind of showed me how to work Instagram because I'm old and I didn't know. She ran the first contest. She did a bunch of stuff for us, kind of behind the scenes, and the goal was to always have her stream and do some stuff for us as well. But life got busy. She got married, she bought a house, all sorts of stuff. So we don't talk to her on a work level very often, and we only see her here and there on the old Facebook. But her birthday is also the 17th, so pretty cool stuff. My grandmother's, my grandmother, so Reese's great grandma, is actually the 26th. So we just had that one as well. And yeah, so the January is over. It's whew, what a month. And I mean, think about too, we just had the holidays with Christmas as well. So Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then birthdays. It's just like November, December, January is like, pretty crazy. Nice. Well, hey, Jordan, I appreciate that. That's so kind of you to consider me your favorite YouTuber. I definitely try to have fun and try to entertain you guys. And, you know, Reese tells me I'm not punny all the time, tells me to stop talking dad jokes, but I'm sure he's sick of it. He gets them all the time, right? Don't forget to stay hydrated. All right. So, Valentine's Day is not something we really make a huge deal of. We call it the Hallmark holiday. I buy my wife flowers and gifts all the time, year-round. So she doesn't necessarily feel like that's a big deal because I kind of spoil her all the time because she's awesome and I got to grab onto her, not let her go. Happy wife, happy life, right? So, you know, we talked about that. I actually ordered her some stuff a couple days ago, and it's not going to be here till Monday. And we were talking about that, and she was like, "Oh, Valentine's Day. Oh, I haven't got you anything." Oh, wait, yes, I have. Remember that stuff I ordered that'll be here Monday? Happy Valentine's Day. She laughed and thought it was pretty funny, but you know, so yeah, we don't really do a whole lot for that. Reese always, you know, gets a nice basket full of stuff. I never got anything killer when I was young. Now, my parents split up, and I live with my dad. You know, my dad's a, you know, a man's man, and so Valentine's Day wasn't necessarily something he spent a lot of time on me with. He was probably trying to, you know, swoon some other lady's heart or something on that day. You know how it goes. He was a single dad trying to make that happen. So let's see here. My husband says he does not need a day to express how he loves me. See, and that's how I am too. Like, you know, I show my love every day. Like, my wife probably gets tired of hearing me tell her I love her, and you know, I go out of my way. I get up when I see she doesn't have a drink. Like, I'm just that guy. I was trained really well. Let's put it that way. We won't go into that, but I was trained very well. And now the wife gets to benefit from it, so that's pretty awesome. Let's see here. Moving along. So let's talk about the live streams a little bit. For those of you who don't know, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, we've had a bunch of time to kill in between our Lego projects, that being Lego DC Supervillains, which we got done last month, and the next one, which is next month. So we were like, oh my god, what are we going to do for a whole month and a half, or, you know, basically 6.5, 7 weeks? And so we figured it out. We thought, you know, we've been talking about doing this. I was kind of selling wolf tickets. I was actually not really planning on ever doing this. Oh, let me know if you want to see it. But, you know, it made sense. So we started streaming Lego Dimensions, and we're going through and getting all the gold bricks and all the free roam worlds. So we've covered a bunch of levels. So this video is a little outdated. I did this a couple of days ago, so it's not going to cover everything. But essentially, we've had 11 live streams. Each stream has covered a different free roam area. So we've covered The Simpsons. We've covered Scooby-Doo. You're going to see them all here. I got a whole list. We did Jurassic World. We did Portal 2, Wizard of Oz, Lego Movie, Ghostbusters. We also did Doctor Who, DC Comics, Midway Arcade, and Back to the Future. So there's some snippets of all the stuff that we did along the way. a little bit of each world. So I put some love into this. You see what I'm saying? Like, I put some love into this video for you guys. So, you know, check it out. If you haven't already, we've been using the video premieres. Basically, as soon as I know when I'm going to go live, I put a premiere date up. And that allows you and should give you a notification to your sub box and let you know that we are going to go live at that day and time. Now, right now, it's pretty simple. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That may be not 10 a.m. for you, wherever you live. But that's West Coast of the United States time, you know, so figure that out. They're easy. Google, you know, you just ask it. What time is it here when it is there? So that being said, we're going to keep doing that as long as we can. Now, people have been asking, what's going to happen when Lego Movie 2 video game comes out on the 26th of February? We'll get into a little bit more detail of all of that project when we get to that, but just know that we're going to try our best to make sure that the live streams continue during that while making sure we get at least one video up per day. Now, the goal is that we have filled out the form for early release through, you know, Warner Brothers. Hopefully we'll get it. We've only filled out one early release form ever, and we got it. Now, we filled out 4 forms in the past. One of them was that Lego Ninjago box we got. So you never know what you're going to get from the Warner Brothers. And, you know, we're hoping that now that we're getting to that 100,000 mark, too, that we're going to get a lot more stuff, you know, from Elgato and maybe Blue Yeti, who they make the mics. You know, there's a bunch of companies I've been reaching out to. Instamic, they make the little guys for GoPros and cell phones. You know, shout out to all those guys. I want to show love to those guys because I'm hoping they show some love to us. So check them out. And one of these days I'm going to get together a list of all my items that I have here too, like PlayStation and my TVs and my keyboard, because I use Razer keyboard and mouse, and then I have a wireless mouse for my other system over here. And so anyways, we're probably getting pretty close to the end of this reel here, and then it will reset, and that's okay. Let's see here. Harry says, I love your videos and they're so helpful. Thank you, Harry. I appreciate your support. I really put a lot of time and effort into those videos, and if I make a mistake, I start over. I do extra saves. Like, the stuff I do causes me to be slower than most people. But, you know, I have OCD, and so I am very obsessive compulsive about certain things, and so I want to make sure I put out a product that is like as close to perfect as possible. And you'll see every playlist we make, which ranges from anywhere from like 5 videos to like 150 videos. You know, there's always 1 or 2 videos that has something that I made a mistake on, or a graphic said 3 gold bricks when I really only got 2 or something. But I mean, I you know, out of the 2,600 videos we put up, I think I'm probably in the mid to high 90s of like doing good. Like I got good for sure. All right, so DC Comics is probably, I don't think Midway or Back to the Future made it to this reel. I think it's going to start over. Not that that matters, but let's see here. I've needed help on Lego Avengers on Free Roam. So I don't think we did Avengers Free Roam. I think that was the last, I don't know. I feel like we didn't do Avengers Free Roam. I think at the time, I can't remember if it was Doug or Tyler, but I feel like whoever wrote the guide for us on that one, I believe they were like, oh, Free Roam's so easy. It's all there. And same with like Lego Incredibles. That was kind of the same way. It was just pretty easy. However, I've learned you guys want to see them, so I'm gonna do them. So, oh, you know what? I think I let DC Comics go for a while. I'm all worried about that. But really, what I want to talk about too, though, is the live streams. We've also been multicasting over on Twitch. So if you're a fan of Twitch and you don't like YouTube, or maybe you've got 2 devices you can watch both on, I don't know why you'd want to do that. But, you know, whatever the case is, we're trying to build, you know, a following on both platforms. Twitch content is going to be all of our content. So anytime we stream to Happy Thumbs, including this live stream right now, is going to go there. Anytime we stream from HappyThumbsGaming TV, it's going to go there. And if I ever, and I don't think I will, but if I ever find the need to live stream from my personal Inadub channel, then we'll also stream to the Twitch too. So, you know, the goal for HTG TV is to have, you know, potentially Tyler and Paz and maybe Mike and some of our core guys that have been around helping for years, you know, participate and maybe provide some stuff as well. So we'll see what happens. Right now, I told them I would take the lead, and we'll just see what happens. If we can get a decent following, then people will start jumping in and doing stuff, and that's the goal. So really what we're going to try to do is, you know, get some evening streams in where we're playing some Black Ops 4 and stuff as a team and a group. So hopefully, who knows, maybe you might even get a 3rd stream today from me. That would be insane. But Definitely check out Twitch. Just know that the next milestone that we need, and it's the last one we need in order to become a partner with them, is to have 75 viewers viewing at once. Now, that's asking a lot. It's been quite a few weeks that we've been streaming, and I don't think we've ever seen more than like 40. And I'm refreshing my page right now because it wasn't telling me how many were in the stream. And it's being really weird. Like, it's not allowing me to, it's still not showing me, and the chat has totally disappeared now, so that refresh was a bust. Oh, there we go. Looks like memes for days. I don't know why YouTube's, and that's the problem. Like, I've been having some issues with YouTube. So, all right, last but not least on the streaming, I gotta know. Do you guys have any interest in Switch content? Because we have a Switch, we have lots of games. I love Mario Brothers. You guys probably don't know that. Like, I love Mario Brothers. There's kind of a newer one out. I think it just came out like the 26th of January or something. I might be wrong on that, but it's really recent. Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe or something. Might just be a port from the Wii U version. I don't really know. I just saw it and was like, oh my god, I want to play it. I want to play it. So I've been really hesitant to play Nintendo Switch content because of how picky they are with copyright content. You pretty much have to run a channel that, at least at one point when I was doing my research, you pretty much had to run a channel that only did Nintendo content, and you had to sign up with them and get approved and blah, 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 blah. I don't think it's like that anymore. Could be wrong, but I don't know. Let's see here, minus 24 seconds on YouTube. Okay. So big difference in the timing there. Thank you for that update there, Nick. Memes for days. What is good? It says, you know that Finley16 Vlogs, who commented earlier, his content actually really well edited for... Nice. Well, thank you. I appreciate the feedback on that. Now, I'm hoping that Finley's Vlogs isn't your secondary name there, Memes for Days, and you're just plugging yourself, a little ghost account, maybe. Hopefully that's not the case. Let's see here. I've been watching since 2013, Dylan says. Holy cannoli, that's a long time. Appreciate your support. You know, is there anything that I used to do that I don't do? Is there anything I used to say that I don't say anymore? Is there anything you'd like to see that I haven't currently done? Tiernan, what's up? You should. It could be fun. All right. Well, I will definitely keep that in mind. I'm all about playing and doing some stuff on the Switch, and the only problem is I'm gonna have to arm wrestle Reese for his base. Right now, he doesn't play a ton of games on like the base with the controller, so I might be able to talk him into letting me bring it up here. I have found that Best Buy actually sells a cheaper base for 40 bucks, so if I have to, I can buy it. Let's see here. Sharon says, I don't have a Switch, but would still watch videos. Awesome. Good to know. Sure, but seriously, ThumbsGaming, his content is good, like well edited and entertaining. All right. Well, again, I hope I hope that'd be funny if it's back to back. That'd be some quick changing or maybe some dual devices or something. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like there's some shenanigans going on here. But regardless, you know, maybe check them out, see what's up. Let me know. If a trustworthy source wants to click the link, I would definitely take that a little bit better. All right, so streams. You guys know Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And also Tuesdays and Thursdays over at HTG TV, which is our other channel. Reese, link me. And hopefully Reese is still downstairs moderating, and I'll go ahead and drop a link for us. All right, what's next on the agenda? All right, we got HTG TV. We're going to talk about the other channel real quick, so that worked out good. Can I play Fortnite with you? Or can I play with you on Fortnite? I haven't played Fortnite in a long time. Reese, was it Season 6? Been a while. Been like a couple months. Before all of the, you know, planes and trains and automobiles, the zip lines and all this stuff everywhere. I haven't played. It would be crazy to play it. If I could get a squad, if I could get Mike and Paz, maybe Tyler or Reese or somebody. If I get a squad, you know, one of our squad deep moments, then I would probably check it out. You know, and if we only had 3, we would probably maybe do some streaming with the chat. We used to do that a lot. We had a couple of guys pop in though that ended up not being good for the stream, and it's always tough for me because I don't really want to boot them from the room, but I don't want it to cause harm to the channel, and you know, if I boot somebody, they may like report or cause trouble or blah 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 blah. So it's kind of touchy. Caleb, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Brian says, I just want to say I remember when I first found your channel while playing Lord of the Rings. Nice. Well, I appreciate your support too, Brian. I definitely know that there's a handful of you that show up almost every video with comments and almost every live stream. And some of you spend the entire live streams with me. It's awesome. I love you guys. I think it's amazing. And I cannot stress how cool that really is. All right. So HTG TV. This is our mature channel. We've talked about this quite a bit. You know, basically it's just an extension of Happy Thumbs. For right now, there's a couple videos that Tyler has uploaded as well. Most of it is, you know, Resident Evil based content. We played Resident Evil 7 knowing that Resident Evil 2 was coming. And so, you know, we've definitely played a lot of that. We've also played a little bit of Call of Duty Black Ops, and we have plans to play a lot more of that. So definitely gonna see lots of that stuffs. I don't know what other games we'll see, but you guys can drop a request and let me know. Now, this is actually a couple days old, but we have hit a couple milestones. In order to get partnered with YouTube or Google, however you want to look at it, you have to have a couple of milestones for your channel. One of them is 10,000 watch time minutes. That's a fair amount of watch time, especially for a new channel. Live streaming with you guys, hanging out, blew right through the roof. No problem whatsoever. Now, the catch, though, is, and so we checked off one box, and the other box that we need to get is we have to get 1,000 subscribers. So, we are pushing for that. As of this screenshot here, it's actually really small. I can't even read it. I think we were at 135. Real time right now. Let me see if I can get us a real-time look. I won't be able to display it, but I can at least maybe check it out. I need to go buy a new keyboard and mouse over here. This is like terrible. Oh no, I've logged into this one too. All right, so I can't do that. But you know, regardless, you know, there's a link that Reese is supposed to be posting. He's probably moved on to something else now. But yes, so check it out. Check us out. Let us know if you want to see more stuff and what games you want to see. On top of that, we also have a quick montage video. So I streamed roughly like 10 or 12 hours of Resident Evil 7, kind of prepping for 2. And Tyler put together this fun little video of me like screaming and yelling. And I gotta admit, like that game was creepy, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. And I plan on playing some more of it, whether it's on stream or not. But I do plan on going back. However, 2 has had me way more freaked out. Like, anybody who watched the stream today, I mean, I was the whole time, pretty much. Like, pretty insane. Yes, plans for 100K. We got a few things in mind. We've talked about doing a, you know, some sort of a escape room or something like that. We've got potentially Tyler coming from Canada, maybe Paz coming from Florida, Mark, early days, Mark, Ironcross might be coming down from Washington. He's probably the most for sure because he can get in a car and be down here in like 2.5 hours, where everybody else has a ton of drive time or fly time. Nick, thank you. He updated us. We have 143 subs currently, so we're making some pretty good ground. We just basically started the channel, started pushing it really January like 10th or so, middle of the month, and it's really awesome that you guys are supporting us so much. Cameron, hello, welcome to the stream. Jakester, hello, what's up? Caleb says, coins. I'm watching you on Twitch and YouTube. Dylan, rocking out. Thank you so much. How many we got over on Twitch? Oh, it shows 2. That can't be right. There's more than 2 of you over there. It's more than 2 of you over there. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's my outer webs or my interwebs or what is going on, but something is not working out. Sub to the other channel, Finley says. Speaking of which, I have a really fun like notification when I get a sub. It like screams out like someone's like, you know, being wounded or something. And it's actually turned up well enough, loud enough that it'll actually startle me when it happens. So hopefully that'll pop up. Now we won't see it on screen here, but my software that it all runs through is on in the background, so we'll see. Il Reese, how about you drop a link to the other channel, yo? Let's see here. Finley says he's subscribed. Thank you so much. KGF Ninja Shark, hello. Welcome to the stream. All right, so we've been talking about live streams. You guys have pretty much figured it out. HTG TV, we got more subs than you see there. There's, like I said, that's an old screenshot. We've definitely got more content than that there now, and we're going to continue to do that. And that's our Tuesday and Thursday agenda. And as time goes on, and we don't have crazy weekends with birthdays and all that stuff, we're going to do some surprise streams on Saturdays and Sundays, and like I said, and evenings too. So just remember, we stream Monday through Friday, but on different channels. There's one of them right there. Thank you, Reese. Hey, CalebTubeGaming, thanks for the sub. What's up? It's awesome to see you subbing right now live. And let's see here. Are you guys going to do some Destiny content or nah? You know, Tyler was really into Destiny, played it a lot. I think he's over it. I have never been a fan of that franchise. I played the beta on the first one and just was like, nah, it's not right. It's HTGtv or HTG TV, and the link is right there. The link that Reese posted, that is definitely it. Let's see here. No, I don't want to save that as copy link. So just in case you were kind of there, it was. You hear? Did you get? I'm sure you guys heard that. Hopefully you guys heard that. So that was the sub to the other channel. So anytime any of you sub to that other channel, that's gonna happen. So, I'm curious. I don't know if you guys could hear that or not. And the chat's like 30 seconds behind or whatever. So, let's see here. Jakester says he subbed too. Uh-oh. So you guys are warning me. Don't tell me you subbed. Better chance of scaring me. All right, but I appreciate the love though. HTG TV. There's a link on our main channel page too. If you forget, or you know, maybe you're not watching this live. It's one of our featured channels. And speaking of featured channel, real quick too, I want to give a shout out to one of our featured channel guys, Monkey Flop. Monkey Flop is somebody we met early. We talked quite a bit with in our early days, like 10,000 subs, 20,000 subs, and then we kind of lost touch with each other. Each other. Let me spit that out properly. So that being said, he just crossed the 100,000 subscriber mark like a couple weeks ago. He beat us, but we're right behind him though. So shout out to him. Check his channel out. He does all sorts of like weekly updates, monthly updates. He did a really cool hydro dip video that has gone viral. A bunch of different places have picked it up. He's signed off and they're showing it all over Facebook. Like I saw it. And I was like, wait a minute, that's Monkey Flop. And then I saw that they gave him credit, and then later I saw that he had posted that he gave him credit, or that he gave him permission and all that. So, you know, definitely very different content than what we put out here. Kind of what I like to think that our Did You Know series could end up being. So I'm going to do some videos similar to what he does, but it won't be what we, you know, base everything on. He does all sorts of, like, you know, PSN updates, how to connect things if it's broken. It's cool stuff. Worth a look. Let's see here. Tyrion says just subscribed. I don't know if you're talking about to the other channel or to Monkey Flops, but either way, thank you very much, Monkey Flop. And hey, if you ever end up watching Monkey Flop stuff, make sure you tell him that HappyThumbsGaming sent you. Even if you just go over there and sub and just drop a comment. What's up? HappyThumbsGaming sent me. Let him know that he's getting some love from us. And same with HappyThumbsGaming TV. Let us know that you're getting some love for HappyThumbsGaming. No, I'm just kidding. You don't need to. I know where you're coming from. I'm making a video of up-and-coming YouTubes and could use some of your content. Yeah. I'm not against you putting some of our content out there. All right. So, whoops, I got to turn that off. Let's go ahead and turn that off. And, all right, next up, we got Lego Movie 2. Let's go ahead and talk about Lego Movie 2. So, what do we know so far? We know that there is a movie. We know that there is a video game. Unfortunately, we've recently found out that they're not releasing on the same day. So that's kind of a bummer. And then we found out, too, that the Switch people are having to wait an extra month. And I believe that anybody outside of North America is going to have to wait that month as well. So I don't know if that means 2 months for the European Switch owners or if that's just 1 month period for them. But hopefully, it'll get here fast and we'll blink in our eyes and it'll be over. That's my hope and dream. I don't know if it's going to work out that way. But, okay, so that being said, you know, we also know that so movies in theaters February 8th, as you saw just a second ago. We also know that the game comes out the 26th. We'll see at the end of this trailer here, just to confirm. And it's the 25th or the 26th. Either way, we'll see at the end of the trailer. Hopefully we're going to get it early. Hopefully we'll have, like, story done, ready to release. Hopefully we'll have free play in the works, maybe even a day one guide. I don't know. Tyler had to work on the original. He thought it was coming out on the 8th with the movie, so he was like really stressing out, like, oh, I hope I get it early because I'm not gonna have a bunch of time. I have all these extra hours, and as it sits, we don't have a schedule for the 25th or 6th. You know, but so we'll find out. We'll find out what's going on. So anyways, let's see here. Will you play the new Arkham 2019 game? I am actually not familiar with that at all. It's not Lego. It's just an Arkham, like, like a Gotham-based game, or like Arkham Asylum specifically, or I haven't seen it. Or is it a new Batman? I don't know. Tell me what you're talking about. Let's see here. You explore different planets. You're talking about Lego Worlds, I'm assuming. The Switch version is delayed. Yes, it is, unfortunately. There is a code in Lego Worlds to get Ultra Caddy. Yeah, is it a code or is it just a download? I think it is brand new. I was talking about this the other day. I want to stream some of that too. I want to have like a partner in crime, and I want to go like tear some stuff up, do some quests, but I don't know if there's any new content. Like, I beat the game. I got the Platinum Trophy, got that billionaire, all that stuff, and I don't know. I don't know if there's anything. I don't want to just like, I don't want to depend on building stuff, because I'm not a very good builder. I don't have the patience for that stuff. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. If I can find some content, or have somebody that knows what they're doing to find some content. Because I think you can like load in other people. Like for example, Loki's playing it right now. Loki, let me know. You can load worlds, like make your own worlds, and then like invite me to them and stuff, right? Like, that would be cool. Like, especially if somebody's actually created something really cool out there. I'd love to see like a recreation of something else. You know, like maybe Hogwarts Castle, or, you know, HTG's house or something. A big giant Thumby would be killer. Anything like that would be fun. But I don't want to build that. That'd be boring to see me build the bok. So I don't play Minecraft. But let's see here. It's like Lego Worlds, the original one. Oh, your boost known as Batman. Okay, what's a new Batman game then? Do you like Dead Rising games? Yes, it's one of the only reasons I own a Xbox One. What's going on here? Let's get rid of that guy, huh? So, yeah, we know it's coming out. We're super stoked, and hopefully we'll get early access. Just looking at all my key points here. Yes. All right, so guess what? It's officially time. It's officially slideshow time! So, as most of you guys know, we went to Hawaii last January for our birthdays. I actually recorded a bunch of stuff, was going to make a vlog video of it like I did with our Disneyland stuff. But after I put days and days and days into that Disneyland video, and it still to date has like 300 views. So, I didn't know if it like didn't find you guys. Like, I didn't know if you guys just didn't care. When I brought it up in the game breaks at that time, you guys were kind of like, meh. So I didn't make a video. So I've got all this really cool footage, and today we're going to see some of it. You know, let me know if you guys want to see it. I thought, you know, maybe I'll just make it and upload it to my personal Inadub channel, and then I can just share it with family. And some of you guys have subscribed to that too. Inadub is my personal channel. Some of you guys have already subscribed there and are watching videos and commenting. I appreciate that too. You know, so it's all old stuff, nothing really that recent, but I'm thinking about trying to get stuff going again. And you know, I've been noticing we haven't had any new subs pop up here on that. I wonder what's going on with that. But yeah, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get rid of this crazy background, and let's drop this in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop the camera out too, and just talk about some moments here. That's actually Reese on the left and Callan on the right. Shout out to his parents. His parents actually made it possible for us to go there. My mom had a house in Kauai, Hawaii, and Callan's dad actually works for an airline and was kind enough to offer us some some not free, but you know, heavily discounted tickets so we could go. Pretty cool stuff. So yeah, this was a big panoramic picture I took one of the kind of private beaches right below where my mom's place was. She had a condo that was big. It was in a huge building. I don't think there's any pictures of the building in this footage here. Yes, and that is correct, Sherry. In a dub. That is the one. Oh, and Tiernan, you even got the code available? That's pretty killer. I'll have to check that out. So yeah, this was a super fun little beach. We did some snorkeling and stuff on that. This guy here, this is more of there's a giant cave, and there's a picture of the cave coming up. I did what I thought was a cool shot, how it starts zoomed and zooms out. But this was just like a really weird, really tall, kind of volcanic rock cave that was sitting there, super chill. This guy, look at this guy. Like, we were down on the beach, we were like, wait a minute, what is, that rock's moving, that rock's moving. And sure enough, it wasn't a rock. And out of all the years and all the times my mom has been to this particular beach, they have never seen one come all the way in. They've seen them swim around, and they're moving around like snorkeling, and oh my god, there's turtle, tortoise. Look at this guy though. He just came right up and was chilling, like no big deal. Pretty cool stuff. And so, anyways, I as you can tell, I was doing my vlog stuff here. It's fading out. This was actually from the lanai of their place. So this is where we stayed. We stayed for a full week in my mom's pad. She was there with her husband. Shout out to them too for hooking us up with their sweet, sweet pad. If you guys know Hawaii, well, Kauai in specific, it's Princeville, basically, right? It's Poipua. I think I'm saying that right. This was super fun too. So, a guy right over my right shoulder, that's Ben, childhood buddy. He actually flies drones and works at a botanical garden there, and he was giving us a tour. And look at this, quack, quack, quack. This duck was following us around. We actually had a chicken that was following us for a while too. So it was really weird that these two animals really like followed us. It was super fun. There was some audio that went with that. Said something like they must have liked the way I smell or something. But this was fun too. Like, talk about, like, I felt like we were in like the movie Avatar. Like that's amazing. Like, totally. And one of these days too, I'm gonna get this right. So like the stuff is, because I'm looking this way, and to you guys the footage is over. I realize that, but maybe I flip my camera. That'll have to work on. So this was really cool too. I had a live shot of this as well, but it was really chunky. So right there, you can see on the left, that's in the water, that's Callan. In the middle, that's Reese. And to the right, with the dark and a little bit of blue there, that is my stepdad, Sean. Sean's a surfer, surfs Oregon coast all the time, so he knows how to do it. And he was teaching Reese and Callan how to. I can't. Nah, I'm not very. This was really cool. So this was a cave. This was actually just to the left of where I took that first footage going up. You know, and zoomed all the way. It was such a deep cave. I was like, nah, bro, I ain't going in here. As soon as I got to the edge, I was like, I'm good. I'm good. JoJo's best shaved ice I've ever. That was a chocolate butterscotch shaved ice. It was like ice cream. I've never had shaved ice, like ices and stuff are like chunky and icy, and that was not like, it was like eating ice cream, but it was shaved ice. So shout out to JoJo's. If I ever make it back there, I'm going there for sure. This was really cool too. Part of the botanical garden again. And Ben was taking us to some of the spots that you don't get to see. This was actually part of the botanical garden. I didn't show this either. There was actually a scene from Jurassic Park film there where they find the egg, and he steals the egg, the raptor egg, remember? And he runs off. The egg was still there. We actually have photos of my wife like, oh, that egg. So I forgot to include that. And this is actually back to the beginning. So we're all the way back through it. So that is the official loop that I had promised you guys. And, you know, I'm going to go ahead and, let's see here, one of these days, I'll go ahead and bring myself back. What is good? Let's throw the live sub count back up there and get a refresh. Well, that's weird. It went down to 950. I think it's going to update itself. 65. All right. So apparently we have stalled out on the subs. All right, one last thing I have that I want to talk about, and Adam, perfect timing right now too. So a while back I brought something up. So there's like this moment from my childhood that like I was kind of loved and hated for it, depending on who you were. You know, but so the Fox decided they were going to run the TV channel was going to run a cartoon special, like a block, and they created the Fox Kids Club. Now, truth be told, I don't know the full story. Like, I don't know if the Fox Kids Club actually originated in Oregon and we were like the first 7 members. I don't know if like each state got, you know, multiple stations, you know, that they have. Maybe each state did their own for local stuff, made their own commercial. So there could be 50 of these commercials out there. Could be 200 of them with different kids and different stuff. And we all could have been like the first Fox Kids Club members. I remember doing it. I remember the day very vividly. I, at the time, had model experience. My mother was a model, for those of you who don't know. She did stuff for, like, Nordstrom, Meyer Frank, Mervyn's, all sorts of stuff, up and down the West Coast, San Francisco to Seattle, all in Oregon, all over. You know, live runways. She would teach girls how to walk. Like, so lots of crazy stuff. So because of that, I had a little bit of history doing that. Experience, if you will. And so my neighbor, one of my best friends, his dad worked at the station, and I don't know what his role was there, but he was like, you know, look, telling his son, we're going to do this video, you're going to be in it, and his sister's going to be in it, your cousin Adam's going to be in it, and you know, what do you think about Brian? And Buddy was like, yeah, Brian's a model, he can do it. So I was lucky enough to be included in this. So it wasn't like I tried out and, like, you know, American Idol'd myself into this, or it was just luck of the draw. My neighbor was somebody of importance that got to make this decision, and we got in. We did it, took a whole day, and for whatever reason, I got picked to be kind of like the, I don't want to say the star role, but I definitely got the most screen time out of it. Now, this tape, this happened when, this was recorded when I was like 9 or 10 years old. I will figure that out soon, because I have found the tape. This tape has been missing for quite some time, at least 10 to 12 years. We're thinking more close to like 15. For those of you who follow us on Facebook, you probably saw this yesterday. The lost tape has been found. I do kind of go into a little detail about what it is and what it was, you know, but all I can tell you is that as soon as my mother-in-law found this, I'd mentioned it to her. She was going through a bunch of tapes that she was going to have digitally converted, and they're all from like my wife's childhood and her brother's childhood, and so from the late 80s, early 90s for the most part. So I told her, I said, hey, if you got TV recordings on there and you're watching like cartoons or something, make sure you get to the end or the beginning and check out to see if my promo runs, because that would be awesome. Even if it's not like the official one, if it was just a recording that maybe my wife or her brother recorded back in the late 80s, early 90s, like how cool and coincidental would that have been? But I tell you what, a couple hours goes by, I go and I get Reese, and I come back and I hear her, Brian, and I was like, uh-oh, something's wrong. So I go running up. And as I'm coming up the stairs, the TV, I could see it. There's the Kids Club logo. I was like, you found it. And I mean, I almost started crying. Like, I legit almost started crying. And she was like, yeah, I found this tape, and it said KPDX49. It says me on it. I had no idea what this was, and I put it in, and it was you. There you go, floating across the screen. I was like, oh my God. So, pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited. The only downside was, as soon as we found it, she hit rewind, and the thing went, and I went, stop, turn it off, get it out, and that's what we did. We pulled it out, and luckily no damage had been done, at least to my knowledge. I don't know if she did a trial run before that and fixed it or something, but anyway, so a friend of our family is, he's actually the guy who trained me how to edit and actually do Photoshop and all that, Dan. Dan is going to be doing some digital conversions for her. The only downside is I don't know when that's going to happen. So I'm gonna talk to her about that. She very well may be watching the stream with Reese right now, but you know, we're gonna find out when that is, because I'd be willing to pay for my own to get it done sooner if it's going to be a couple weeks or months or something. Because I mean, like I said, I've been looking for this thing for 15 years or so, and if I mean, now that I got my hands on it, like, I want to watch it. And Reese hasn't seen it either, so like that's the thing. Like my mother-in-law watched it, but nobody else has seen it. So crazy, awesome, sweet. Adam says he did see it. I was a Romper Room on Romper Room. So we also had Ramblin' Rod. I don't know how far that went either. I don't think Ramblin' Rod went across the country. I think that was a local deal, and I actually got to go on that show twice. I don't even remember how. I think you actually just got to go and pay, and then you could be on. Like it was like going to the fair or something. You paid like an admission, and you got to go watch, or a movie, I guess would probably be a better thing. So, yes, and Adam, it was an amazing Hawaiian trip. That's just smidgens of what we did. We hiked to big, tall cliffs. We went swimming. You know, I found out that I can't snorkel. Like I have like a something. I don't know. Anxiety was really bad. I had a hard time breathing. I even bought like a special snorkel, one of the big open mouth ones that comes out the top. I paid big bucks for one while I was there, knowing that I wouldn't probably use it in Oregon ever. And so, anyways, I still got it. Might put it on sale or some point. Let's see here. Do you still have a VHS player? I personally have the one that we were using it on, but I don't trust it. Can't trust that one anymore. I talked to my dad about it last night. My mom and my dad, of course, have been on the hunt for this tape too, because originally one of them had it. I'm pretty sure my dad had it, because that's who I grew up and lived with. But my mom was the model and had more of the accent. But this wasn't specific to anything she did for me in that sense. It was more of a, you know, like I said, it was a luck of the draw. And if you guys would want to see, you know, I still have clippings and stuff. I was in like First Interstate Bank ads. I don't even know if First Interstate Bank's around anymore. You know, I was a little dude in a tux with a big pencil. Like, it was like pretty comical. You know, I got a bunch of stuff. I did a catalog work for Mervyn's. I don't know if you guys know that about me or not. I used to model when I was younger, but then I hit like, you know, 12, 13 years old, and like just got awkward. Like, I just didn't really grow. I didn't really hit puberty. Like, I was a late bloomer for sure. And so You know, I wasn't in the clothing sizes that they needed for that stuff. So I got out of it, and I never got back into it. Unfortunately, I had really bad acne too. Once puberty did finally kick in, I mean, I was bad. So, you know, if you guys out there going through some of that stuff, or maybe have, just know that, you know, other people go through it too, and it was difficult. I have major, like, non-HD skin because of my teenage years. So all right, anyway, so Fox Kids Club, I plan on doing like a full video, like telling the whole story. To be honest with you, I got a hold of my childhood friend yesterday when I found it too, and I sent him a picture, and his response was not safe for work, but it was pretty classic. And so I've been harassing him, like, you know, talk to your dad, talk to your mom, you know, find that stuff. And he's like telling, oh yeah, they're going through all sorts of different photos and different books, and they found tapes, and oh, we found soccer games and basketball games and blah. And I'm like, I don't care about any of that, dude. I just want the Fox one, and we can watch all that stuff after we find the Fox. And so, anyways, telling the whole story would be cool. My friend doesn't currently live in Oregon right now, but he actually is going to be coming this way at some point soon. We've been talking about going to a Blazer game together. You know, it's one of my oldest friends in the world. In fact, I don't have a friend that goes back further that I have contact with. Like, Jason was like the dude for a long time. So anyways, shout out to Jason and his dad and mom. But I found it, not you guys. I found it. All right, so let's see here. We pretty much got everything wrapped up here. You know, we got one last thing that we like to do around here, and we like to give our love to all the people who support us on Patreon. If you guys don't know about Patreon, it is a way for you guys to support us outside of like YouTube and Twitch. A lot of you guys have been dropping super chats, and you know, I haven't had anybody throw any bits or anything at me on Twitch. I don't even really know how that works, or if I see it. Maybe I have had some stuff. I don't know. I don't have all the Twitch notifications set up, and I'm still trying to figure out if I can have both YouTube and Twitch going to the same stream. I feel like I have to connect using the platform, because when I log in, it says log in using Twitch, log in using YouTube. And I feel like I have to have one of those set in order to get the artificial intelligence, the stuff that works behind the scenes that connects it all and makes it happen. I don't know, though. I'll look into that more, because I'd like to know. And regardless, thanks for all your support, and of course we appreciate anybody $1 tier or more. At the $1 tier, you know, anybody who donates $1 a month gets in our private Facebook group, gets any, you know, behind the scenes access that I can come up with. There's not a lot that happens around here, so I gotta be honest, there's not like daily photos or anything crazy. And you know, I've been trying to be more active on social media, and I'm definitely gonna take things, and we're gonna do like a once a month hangout with only patrons only. You know, so there are some things coming this month, or this year, and hopefully, you know, you guys will give us some suggestions of things you'd like to see, and we can try and make that happen as well. You know, so that being said, we also have a $2 tier. Anybody at the $2 tier and up also gets the Facebook group, and they also get put. Is it the $1 or the $2 tier that gets you on the Happy Thumbs Namer wall? And you know what? I don't know if I updated all this stuff on our main website. I know I got it updated on our actual Patreon account. So I'll find this out. Okay, give me a second here. I'm working on it. So yeah, $1 gets you Happy Thumbs Namer page. Also gets you behind the scenes access. And so $2. Same stuff and more. And there's also still a couple early entries that can get some stickers. So if you guys are thinking about getting some stickers or want some stickers, there's a couple of those spots left. We also have the $5 one. So at $5 and up, you get your name put on our Thumbie that pops in, and you get a textual shout out. I've been pretty much shouting out everybody reading the list the last few months, especially since I missed. We missed a few game breaks, like from like May to like October or something like that. We missed a bunch, something like that. So I've been making up. I've been shouting out people who, some people actually left, and I don't blame them. I wasn't fulfilling my duties, and they bailed. But I've been making good. I've been making sure that I call out and holler out anybody so that they get their value out of it, and hopefully they'll return. Hopefully that they'll see that I'm back. I'm doing them every month, and I'm doing the things that I said I would do, and I'm open for suggestions for other things too. So hopefully we'll see it. But so $5 and up gets you what you're about to see here in a second, and then $10 and up gets you a verbal shout out every month, guaranteed. So, you know, things like, we've talked about adding some other things too, like maybe some Skype chats where we just have like a group of you, or maybe a Discord. I don't know how to work Discord really yet, so you know, Paz is kind of my go-to guy for information on that. So maybe if he can set something up, maybe we'll get that going. But yeah, so that being said, let's give a shout out to all of our $5 supporters. So shout out to Jason, Michael, Jason, Todd, Douglas, Michael, Jeff, Celine, Bonnie, Steve, April, Gerald, Master T, Delphine, and Harry. So real quick, this month I do want to also welcome, we have 4 new Patreon supporters. We had Todd, Harry, Amy, and Gerald all join the Patreon support. And I love all you guys. I can't even begin to stress how awesome it is that you guys go out of your way to do that stuff for us. You know, I tried to make sure everybody's name that was at the $5 tier and up got in there. And Amy was not quite at the $5 tier, but I wanted to make sure that you know, she was acknowledged for also showing up and dropping some cheese on our Patreonese. You know what I'm saying? So oh yeah. Well, so, you know, last but not least, we have the $10 and up patrons as well. You know, those guys all get a verbal shout out. Most of these guys have been with us pretty much since we opened up the Patreon doors. So, you know, major love and shout out to these guys. I want to do something cool for you guys. I don't know what that would be. You know, like some of you like stickers, you know, some of you would wear shirts, some of you would wear hats. So there's like things I just don't know, and it's got to be kind of cost effective for me too. I can't, you know, can't spend a ton of money on something. Like I can't buy you guys all big screen TVs or anything. But you know, hey, if I get a bunch of people, I've talked about this before, if I get a bunch of people at that $1 tier, you know, we're making, you know, there's going to be some returns. I'll put it that way. I can't really, you know, promise anything specific or talk about it much because there's some rules about it, but you know, I'm into giving back. I mean, even before we were making money, we had a giveaway, you know, and we're you know, we're still doing the giveaway every week. In fact, I just finally got a winner claimed for this last week this morning. I forgot to message people on Monday to stream and everything. Just Mondays sometimes are tough. Tuesday, Wednesday, I didn't get any responses, and then today I messaged a third person. They actually declined and thought that some of the other people might be more worthy, and so they said go pick another one. And so I picked another one, and I randomly selected a new person, and they actually responded, and we're super stoked to get it. So and then tomorrow we'll have another one, so you know, check out facebook.com/HappyThumbsGaming to go ahead and be a part of that. All you got to do is like the post and like the page itself. So pretty simple stuff. We just want to basically build our following. That's what it's all about. Just make sure that you guys know what's going on, because sometimes YouTube works, sometimes it doesn't. And I don't know what's going on with Twitch. We got like, you know, 200 subscribers over there, and we're having the same type of scenarios over there as we do here. And that is, when we go live, we're only getting a very, very, very small percentage of those people showing up. And a lot of the people, from what I'm told, are actually showing up on YouTube because of the YouTube notifications, and then they're going to Twitch. And Patreon only game break dance would be kind of funny. That would be kind of funny. So yeah, my lips are chapped. For those of you who showing up late or whatever, I did a 4-hour live stream this morning. It went till almost the snorkel stream, almost to this stream here. I only had about a 45-minute break in between the two, so I am winded, and it has been sunny out today. You know, Adam, you normally ask me what the weather's like here, and you have not asked me that, so I have not provided that info. It is actually very sunny, which is nice, and it's 52 degrees outside. You can see Salem, 52 and sunny. Yeah. But the sun beats down on the roof, and it gets really hot up in here, so I'm actually going to turn that on. And all right, so you know, I got all the important stuff done except for my Patreon shout outs. You guys can still hear okay, right? It's not too crazy. Like, oh my gosh, it's cold air coming down, raining on me though. It feels so good. Oh, it's all breezy. You guys can hear though, right? Everything's good? Let me know in the chat that you guys can hear. Yeah, I wasn't trying to rub it in, honestly. I know a bunch of you guys have you know, stuff. Reese, are you taking off, or are you just saying bye because you think I'm wrapping it up? I still got shout outs, and I'm gonna hang out for a little bit. I ain't done yet. Yeah, you know, I saw some cool pictures of Lake Michigan. It looks like another planet right now. It is pretty amazing. So I feel bad. I'm like showing Hawaii pictures and all this stuff. But all right, Dominic says audio is good. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and do my shout outs. These are all $10 or more. Or more. Yeah, I got a few people who just spoil the crap out of me. And they know who they are. And I love you to death. And yes, we'll talk soon, I'm sure. That being said, let's get to the list. These are no specific order, other than they're all awesome. Take that. Bonnie Miller! What's up, Bonnie? Thanks for your patronage. I always appreciate our chats and all of that. Haven't seen you in any of the live streams in a while. We're gonna have to fight? Just wondering. Let's talk, though. Let's catch up. Michael Karsberg! How is life on your side of the planet? Or I guess it's not really the side, up on top of the planet, right? Because you're kind of up there. At least compared to me, I'm like wrapping around and down here, something like that. Jason Baloney. Jason keeps me laughing on Saturdays with his Catterday posts. I don't know if he knows that I stalk him or not, but I do. Much love to Jason for being a supporter on Patreon.com. April White. Shout out to April. She's been one of our early big-time supporters, and yeah, love the support we get from you guys. Ooh. Next one is also from kind of that same neck of the woods as Michael is. Celine Alton! I always mess that up when I say it right, so I apologize, Celine, if I said it wrong. But yeah. And of course, I do want to give shout outs to, you know, Doug, Tyler, Reese, the wife, mother-in-law, you know, all the people that are kind of behind the scenes that make this happen and allow me to do what I'm doing. You know, those guys are pretty instrumental to the stuff that happens around here. And hopefully Reese will get all that information for me on the LEGO Dimensions, and I'll be able to give him super big hugs and high fives for doing all that. Now, so I've covered everything that I plan on covering. What did you think? Was it worth the wait? Anybody interested? Have any questions about anything like Patreon or Facebook or giveaways or anything like that? You know what? I forgot. I do have something else. You know, we've been talking about doing some speed builds. You know, where Reese and I build a Lego set and kind of, I don't know if I'd really call it a review. It's kind of a lazy man's review. We just basically open it and build it and then go, hey, look at that. Pretty cool. Kind of a review. Not a full review, though. If you'd like to see us switch up our formula a little bit on that and maybe do a full review, maybe come up with like a template where we show price and where we got it and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm down. You know, if you want to see us do a live build, I've talked about setting up in our normal build spot, but doing a live build. So kind of hanging out like we are now, right? I got it set up that the laptop works as far as the software goes. Whether or not we'll have a stable connection because it's Wi-Fi only, that is unsure. So, you know, if you guys want to try something like that, we're down to try it. I do have a couple of sets sitting here. Some of them are a little bit older. You know, Reese and I have kind of an inside joke with rhino horns. So when I saw this Black Panther set here, I had to grab it. You know, and the old... And of course, you know, some of you guys probably remember I used to do a lot of game breaks from up at the pond. Did the almost live game breaks because can't get cell service or anything up there. It's way up out of the on the woods. There was a lot of ant hills up there, like big, like almost as tall as me, and like big around ant hills. One of them was actually so big it had built up probably 3 or 4 years worth under a big porch that we have up there. It's kind of a lookout point. It was huge. It was coming through the deck. I think I took some pictures, maybe even showed on Facebook at one point. But anyway, so I've always wanted to have an Ant-Man minifig to put on the top of an anthill and then take a picture. It's silly, but it's fun. And as soon as I decided that, they quit selling the Ant-Man sets because the first movie had, you know, been and gone. And so now I finally found one. It's a little bit older because you can see it's Ant-Man and Wasp set, but this was unbuilt. Probably neither of these sets are likely to be like big values or, you know, any kind of, you know, basically it's not turning into gold. It's not sets that I feel people are going to sought after and really want. Now, we also have something a little more current. We got the Lego Movie 2 set that I picked up. I wasn't sure, you know, if we were going to do any builds or not, so I didn't want to spend like buku bucks on a set. But we did see this one. It's kind of cool. Looks like Benny's spaceship, and And we also got Emmett with some sort of a cool vehicle that I could see being in like Lego Worlds or something. It'll likely be in the movie. Well, not likely. It's going to be in the movie. Let's see here. Sherry says she misses the speed builds. So, and this is one that caught my eye, and I actually really, I didn't mean to, but I really upset Reese with this one because I spotted it. You know, and we kind of have the dibs rule, right? Like dibs, you know, we see something, we call it. And he's really into sharks. And I've been talking about this on the last couple of streams. But, you know, I found this creator set. This sucker is cool. Whoa, look at that. It's the deep sea creature. So it's got a crab and the big great white shark, right? But on the back, it also turns into a whatchamacallit, anglerfish and a little some prey. And then also a giant squid. Is that what it is? Some sort of a pod. But cool stuff. And also, I don't know if you guys saw too in the back, so I can get out of the way, got my umbrella. So I've been playing, we've been live streaming on the HTG TV, our mature content channel. We've been streaming our Resident Evil stuff there. I was mentioning that I had an umbrella, and people were like, what? Was there an umbrella? And I was like, no, like an umbrella corp umbrella. So I figured I'd bust that out. Are we all done with this slideshow? Has everybody seen it? Are we over it yet? Is it time to move on from that? I'm just curious. Yeah, live would be fun, huh, Sherry? It wouldn't be a speed build, technically. It would just be kind of like hanging out. So we would probably never do like a big set like the Millennium Falcon or anything, just because that would take hours. But, you know, like all those sets are, you know, 300 to 500 pieces. So probably doable. You know, when would be a good time to do that, too? Weekends, maybe? More people home, more likely. Facebook? Should we do Facebook, or should we do it here? I don't know. We'll have to figure that stuff out. Let us know in the chat, of course. And but yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't have... January was basically birthday month. We did birthdays, and when I wasn't doing birthdays, because I mean, so, you know, my parents are split, so I had to do, you know, one day or lunch with my dad, and you know, one day with my mom, and you know, and then we did my grandparents, and then we did my other grandparents, and then we did Jillian's mom, and which is the wife. And, you know, and then we did friends. We had multiple dinners with friends, and craziness. Slideshow's keeping me warm, Nick says. All right, I'll leave it up for now. And I think Lego build streams would be nice. Okay, so good to know. Good to know. Let's see. I wonder if I can get, can I get the live counter updated? That's what I want to know. Can we get that updated, please? Let's see here. I thought it was going to be like live, but apparently it's almost live. So wait for it. Maybe. I don't know. That might be our accurate count right now. Let's see here. I can find out. Let's see. But yeah, unless anybody's got something else, that's pretty much it. I'm going to wrap things up. Like I said, I've been streaming for over 5 hours today. Fun stuff, but I am exhausted. My lungs and mouth and throat need a break. So let's go ahead and go to the dashboard. Let's see what's good. 95, 965. That is an accurate reading on my end. All right, guys. That's it. Nobody's really commented anything else, so I appreciate everybody's time hanging out with me, sharing the love. Oh, what is up? I'm a Gene Wolf. Hello, welcome to the stream. Make sure you subscribe and click that notifications bell if you guys want to make sure you see all of our content and everything. But weekends are good, Sherry says. Nice. Next time have the whopping. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, actually, Sherry. I tried to get her to be a part of this one. She's actually at work for another hour. But I tried to get her to be a part, and she was not, nah. Hey, what's up, Lester? Thanks for joining. Is that Lelster? I don't know how you say your name, but what's up, Snowflake? You got a little snowflake next to your name. I'm not taking shots. What does the snowflake represent? Is that something cool? Direct relief. Oh, charity 2018. So it looks like maybe you donated or something, huh? Cool. Cool stuff. All right, Kira, goodbye. Thanks for hanging out. Food Drummer, thanks for showing us the love. Our videos are the best. Thanks. I appreciate that. Anybody else? This is kind of last call right now. And the stream is a little behind, too, so I'm trying to be patient to let some of those comments filter in before I click that button. But we're pretty much there. I'm pretty sure Reese has already bounced out. I'll let her know, Sherry. I'll let her know. You got it. You totally got it. Food Drummer, are you watching the streams or are you watching the like all mini kit videos? Because we actually have multiple playlists. We have the instructions. We have a bunch of build instructions for like a lot of the sets. Not all of them, but a lot of them. We got the all mini kits for all of the core levels and a lot of the extra levels. And then we have kind of the main playlist, Lego Dimensions playlist, and then we also have the live streams as well. So lots going on with that game. Talk about getting bang for your buck. I paid a lot of money for all of them because we have the whole set, but which I think I've got a picture of that old stuff. Nope, I don't. I do have a polybin bag. So here's my polybin bag. This is where all my poly bags I've got. I don't even know how many. 75, 150, something like that. There's a bunch of them in there. A bunch of them in there. I talked about doing a live stream of that someday too. You know, let me know what you guys want to see, and we'll try and make it happen. Sound like a plan? Mini kit vids, walkthroughs, etc. Nice, etc., etc. Intern Reese cut out early. I think so. No ice cream for him tonight. Hey Dylan, thanks for hanging out. Dominic, Food Drummer, Sherry, everybody, Reese, Adam, Dylan. I think I already said Dylan, but Dylan again. Nick, Loki, Finley, Tiernan. I'm just scrolling through the chat trying to find names. Ninja Shark, Jakester, Caleb, Brian. Not me, but Brian. Brian P. Dark Phantom. Jordan. Turbo Turtle. Alright, well. Alright, peoples. Thanks for hanging out. Special shout out to Harry Potter for his super chat. I appreciate that. You know, you guys want to have your name shouted out in the video and be a part of that stuff, check out patreon.com. As for me, I will be back tomorrow doing a live stream of LEGO Dimensions at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hope to see you here. And I think that's pretty much gonna do it. For a second there, I wasn't sure what I was doing. No, I'm just kidding. I knew what I was doing. I just had to find the button. And what favorite LEGO Dimensions character and world? Favorite world, Back to the Future. Favorite character, Superman. All right, guys, that's it. As always, until next time.